Drawing birds and it's shitty.
Chained up, you Armwrestle.
Fucker, you tricked me.
What's up, guys? This is day 34, pulling with Table Monkeys. Pulling with Alex here. It's been a long time since I gripped him. He was telling me I got stronger and stuff, and I'm sure I have, but I don't know, I think they're being a little nice, but it was nice, like, it was awesome. Everyone was really supportive. But yeah, overall, like, I felt pretty good today. Like, here I'm asking him to King's move me just to see how it feels. I've been King's moved by, like, new guys, but not, like, a serious. I guess I have pulled George, but, like, it was out of straps, and he was, like, wasn't even trying. But yeah, usually I feel very comfortable with the King's move. Like, I think a lot of people sort of get scared of it because they see all these, like, strong guys get caught up on it and lose. But for me, at least at my level, I don't think a King's move should really exist. And when people do it, it's like a half-assed version of it, and I usually find it pretty comfy to just cup, get hand control, and pretty much just press straight down. Obviously, like, it depends on the strength level, right? Like, what I'm saying is, like, obviously it's like easier said than done, but genuinely, like, at my strength level, I just think King's moving is a bad idea. Like, it's like, relative to all the rest of my strength, I feel I'm, like, most suited to combat that, because my pronation, my arm strength is very but I think probably my wrist flexion and just joint pressure is probably my strongest, and it's like, I feel it sort of counters the King's move at least. I couldn't really do anything to Alex once he got in his position. He has a nice block where it's not exactly the rising posting style of King's move, but it's almost like a low grip, and you're kind of like almost low hand top rolling. Well, actually maybe not, he might say otherwise, but I've sort of felt that pressure with me trying stuff, and it's good. Like, I feel you can almost gain your cup as well while you're King's. Well, I guess some people call it the King's hook, but it wasn't like really a hook, so I don't know. But yeah, it was sticky. Like, he has to stop right above the pad, and his shoulder's well above the table, which I think is, because, like, I can fuck around and like, you know, quote unquote King's move in practice, but if I tried that in a tournament, like, I can't do it, because for me to actually get a stop above the pin pad, I have to go below the table. But for me, like, people tell me, like, you can't King's move the way you're doing because you're just literally putting your arm in an armbar, which is true, but I'm not too afraid of it. Like, if someone's really strong and they just keep hitting on it, which has happened, like Tan's hit on it, like, inside pretty hard, and it's scary. Like, it was scary, but generally, if they're going slow, even if I'm, like, open arm, like fully stretched out, it's comfy. Like, just if they stretch out, like, I don't have to jump up or anything. It just reaches the pad, and then I lost. So, for me, usually it's like a no risk, in my opinion. Maybe you can get injured, but, like, it doesn't hurt or anything. They're just stretching my arm, and it just goes to the pin pad, like, because I don't have a hard stop or anything. So, but a lot of times, like, it stops a little bit before the pin pad, and I don't know, that feels good. Like, it's really fun, and I feel like I can do that with people where if I just tried a normal top roll or anything, like, they would just stonewall me. But yeah, once they decide to get into press, like Jackie here, I'm fucked. But yeah, and I'm also working on, like, just hitting sideways on my left, especially because my right, I mean, I have nothing against, like, doing it either arm. It's just on my right, I can't really take it as well. Like, my right elbow flares up a lot more. But actually, the good thing is, when my elbow was hurting, like, my right elbow hurts, it usually hurts even to top roll, like even going outside. So it was kind of, I couldn't really do anything. But I don't know, maybe today people weren't, like, pushing sideways or something, but as long as I stayed outside, my elbow felt pretty good, actually. So I'm kind of hopeful, because I was a little bit freaked out for a few weeks where I'm like, oh man, is my elbow always going to hurt, and is that going to, like, fuck over what I can do on the table? but I think as long as I can top roll and press, pretty much the only thing I can't do is hook. And even in a hook, like, I feel good unless, someone's tracking sideways, which I think, like, it happens inevitably. In a top roll, I can sort of roll out and like, avoid the pressure. Or drag back. Actually, I find that helps a lot. Just dragging straight back, I feel like you can absorb a lot of the side pressure. But in a hook, I can get tight as long as I'm pulling on my bicep, but sideways can't take anything. But yeah, for a match, like, if I'm rested, like, I'd probably last like a match. Even when I pulled like Richard, my elbow flared up after one round, but like it was able to like handle the force. So like at that point, like, it's like pain tolerance, and I don't think it's too big of a problem. But yeah, today, awesome practice. So I actually got a ton of footage today. Usually I just film myself mostly, I guess, but today there were so many like, Steve had a camera set up, Table Monkeys were filming, so I didn't want to film something that was already being filmed, so I just set up my camera at the table where there wasn't any camera. So most of this is not me. I actually have an hour more of this footage, but I'm probably just gonna put that privately on my YouTube and probably just share it with the guys if they want to like see how they look or something. But I sort of cut out like 20 minutes of clips from that hour and a half, just practicing. Yeah, I guess I'll just sort of talk about some of the things that's on my mind. Yeah, so one thing technique wise, actually I should have talked about this when I was actually doing it on camera, but opening your fingers and rolling out, like, I've done it in a bunch of videos. Like, I don't know if it's not clear by the way I'm describing it, but like, just fully letting your hand roll out to get a slip out of straps is the most like fucked cheat ever. Like, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be allowed. And I don't understand why people aren't doing it. You can even get a regrip. You can roll out, climb up, and then get a regrip. Like, you don't, and then combined with, like, if I go into sort of like a king's move, my shoulder doesn't go below the table, just rolling out while diving under. Like, I've slipped from people twice as strong as me. I slipped from, like, I mean, okay, this is a funny story actually. A few months ago, like, when I was actually maybe last summer, so more than a few months ago, but like, Joseph Spoljar, obviously, like, there's no way I could do anything to him, and he wasn't like trying. It was, we were just like on the practice table, and he was just holding whatever, and then I dive under, roll out, and slip out of his hand, lefty. So that's an accomplishment. And then after that, like, we went again, and then he caught me. I think he like grabbed me by the back of the hand or something. But that's the thing, like, the only way to basically pin it is to come forward and like press it, like shoulder roll it, and then I can't really roll out. Or grab me by the back of my hand, or by my wrist, and then pin me, which actually I'm actually being able to transition from, if someone grabs me by my wrist, I can actually get tight again, and then actually like get a ridiculous high grip. Like, so it's like, you got to be careful if you're grabbing me by my wrist, because I will come up, get tight, and then you're in a dad move. So, man, I don't know, I think it's ridiculous. Like, I think it's ridiculous. I just don't understand why people aren't doing it. Yeah, maybe it's stupid, but I just don't understand how to beat it. I genuinely don't. Like, if someone's going high, or someone's trying to hold you, it is very, 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 very effective for me. Because I know I can flip out of people that I literally can't budge otherwise, right? maybe I'll make another video about that. But yeah, so that's like sort of a technical thing that was on my mind today. I've always talked about it, like it's ridiculous. Just the full rollout. And yeah, about another thing that was on my mind was I was rewatching the footage and I realized, oh, maybe I'm being a dick in practice because I've always been like the weakest or like basically the weakest guy in the club since I started. So it's like I never really thought about like going too hard in practice because it's like I don't know if I said it because this is my 4th time recording this. I'm having a rough go at it, but because I was saying like I don't like the feeling of getting stonewalled. Like sometimes it's good, but it's just not fun. Like if like what I'm saying is like I'm not saying that I won't pull someone stronger than me. I'd love to experience someone that can that does just stonewall me. But what I'm saying is, if I have a lane where I can kind of do some work and kind of make the other guy like work and move him, I will always do that over a lane that's like maybe safer, or maybe like I need to work on it, but I can't move him at all. Because it's just so like I hate that feeling where like I don't know, top rolling Paul, right? Like, I mean, why am I even doing that? For me, it doesn't make sense. Like, even if it's good for your training or whatever, I just can't do it. Like, so that's the thing. Like, that's why I kingsmove people and stuff in practice, because it throws something like, it makes things a little interesting, even with guys that are a lot stronger. And 99% of the time, like, it's not like I'll actually get something out of it, but it still makes things interesting versus me just pulling back and then just getting cupped in, like, and then once I get cupped in, man, my arm just goes. Like, I don't have any, it's really bad. I think on my left is a little better, but that connection with your pronation and back pressure, it's just not there. So pretty much like lots of joint pressure and like side pressure, like when I pull, especially lefty. And I was thinking, man, maybe I'm being a dick, because Jackie was saying like, oh, he's tired and stuff. So I'm not sure if that was actually the case but yeah, I don't want to be a dick in practice or like be like a practice champ or whatever, but for me, just when I grip up, like I said, like if I have a way that I can move the other guy, like I'll do it, because it's so annoying where like if you can't do anything, you can't do anything, that's fine. But if you can, to not do it, for me, that's very hard. But yeah, so there's about 10 more minutes, I think. There's not much else to talk about. Yeah, I'll let you guys watch the rest of the footage. Probably gonna do some rehab soon for my arm today, and then see how it goes. Next Saturday, East versus West. I hope Jason or someone has a practice where we can watch it together. If not, I'll watch it by myself probably. But yeah, great practice today. Like, everyone was being super nice to me, like got my confidence up. Yeah, I'm still gonna be like realistic, and I know I have a long way to go in terms of training, but I think I'm starting to figure out some lanes, trying to figure out what to make stronger and stuff. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm excited to see where this goes. Oh, and also Derek Smith subscribed to my YouTube channel. That's awesome. Yeah, even if he's probably not gonna watch any of my videos, but it's sick. Like, he was saying that he would subscribe to all the channels on his live stream, so I texted him and he subscribed, so that's awesome. I love arm wrestling, and yeah, that's it for the video. See you guys.
If I have to pull in that team thing with you guys, I'm gaining weight.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of guys that
I can make 190 in like 3 weeks.
There you go. Fred is what.
I'm gonna look like a fat fuck.
I'm gonna make one there.
Yeah,
If you don't treat it,
push him towards the pad.
5 pizzas a day.
That one's like.
Variety.
No, it's just
Yeah, of course.
right?
Hold the
I
side.
don't want to be
Really?
He's like 70 something CT right now.
Really?
Their guy, right?
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep the pressure on.
Break that GoPro.
Peck that. Peck that. Peck that. Yeah. One surge, just hold it. Hold the drag, Mike. Bicep's gonna give.
Come on.
Can's already open.
He can't open the can.
It's one of those like those pickle jars that doesn't open.
I'm not gonna be able to pin you. I'm just
Yes, you can, Mike. Just hold it.
my hands go.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter. Pirate, man.
Yeah, we'll have to think of a new name. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Mike's almost as much of a pirate as Ryan
Is the GoPro on?
Yeah, it's on. It's taking the fucking earthquake.
Oh, elbow power. Shame.
JW's GoPro footage is fucked.
No, you got everything.
Looking really strong.
Yeah, you're in the shots.
It's a foul.
Your side, come to press.
Yeah, side, and then.
No.
Long practice, guys. I mean, for you guys, we just got here.
Where did Paul go, man? I haven't seen you arm wrestle today. Are you okay? I'm gonna Yeah, no. Just do it. Super fresh guy.
Your eyes were looking good, buddy. I saw that.
Working on it, man.
Oh, I can
Not as
see
good
it.
as yours.
I see it. Definitely utilizing it. Good pressure.
Nice.
Longer than any of us. Really hard. Really hard. When I sort of get some information from Derek, I don't get it all at once. I just get a little bit of, yeah, you know what I mean? Because he's a scientist. I'm slow. My son is boy right here, my boy. My daughter is Ursula. I'm the guy. Yeah. But I do pick up things slowly, and I just started carving my own way now. I got a little, when it works, you know, just find something that works. Are you I do it lots of times. Yeah. I always get injured, and, you know, I did get it.
You sound like your daughter there. Oh my god! Remember that clip with Devin? She's like, I didn't know you could do that! She went so girly. Yeah. I laughed. It was amazing.
That was funny.
That's the heavy day.
See, all these Toronto guys come over my hand. I hate that. I fucking hate that. I can't stop it either. Making me work.
My hand usually doesn't get sore. Unless I usually do it.
No, that's the hard part. Hell, you're so strong.
Isn't that Alan guy? Oh, this is just to give you more compensatory.
This is laid out.
Well, try one over the top, but you'll have to don't yank on it.
I'll just go like this.
Actually, you can do this. You can do this. Hey? No, you can actually grab your form like this.
Yeah.
That'll be coordination, or you can grab it like that.
I think this just feels
It'd be nice because it'd be good. Like maybe that's something that doesn't get hurt, you know. Yeah, super. And then you just make a playlist of things that will allow.
Had
But you're good.
holding.
Yeah, you're good though. It's not like it's you're okay
I
by
feel
him.
this is great.
Yeah, I try to go doing that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me and Mike Constantini.
Oh, drop.
He asked me the other day. He goes,
Focus on
"That's
something.
not
Alright,
fun."
then.
That's it.
The next one is gonna tear my arm apart.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
No,
This is like just a.
that's like
insane.
that's redlining. That next one, I just want to red. I'm not even gonna say you do it to me. For this. So arm is definitely just like that. I'm cold with it.
Yeah, I'm there, buddy. As long as I
Yeah,
get
it's
up
a
to
lot
the
tougher.
creeper,
I can be a
good.
little bit start. But the other way you can do it, if this is dangerous, is just grab it on the grip.
Freebird.
If you add, this is gonna add like
As long as
more
the audience
hand and
asks for
pronation.
Freebird, we'll play Freebird.
You know, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
And you're gonna, instead of worrying about this arm without overcompensating, you're really focusing on this hand, breaking the cup, breaking the wrist, I mean, and finger. So, do it to me.
Yeah, I know, eh?
So you're gonna focus
I always know I'm doing a
high,
good job with the
and you're gonna try to
bartenders,
break
like,
my hand. Less pressure here.
You're just laughing thing in the middle of a Hendrix song.
There you go. See?
Yes,
So you can do that to like train
Till we
with.
see the bartender, like,
With Lewis.
yeah.
If you see, you notice, if you see on Instagram or YouTube, you'll see like they let beginners, like Umesh was doing it with like those beginners, and they can't beat them like this because they don't know how to cheat.
Yeah.
I could teach Ursula to beat me, you, whoever, with if she does it the right way, in the right method, she'll beat me too.
Yeah.
Just like this. It's just the right pressure.
I'm gonna do that in the tournament.
I personally don't like training like this because you can't
What happens if like
gauge how much
in
you're
nationals?
helping.
Yeah.
Versus
Like
if
I'm
when
like
you grab your arm like that, you can.
Is that a foul?
But if I do this,
If I was a rep, I'd be like,
if you
Travis was talking about some guy did that.
yeah, and you might like tear me out.
Just watch. It wasn't like a flash of like 5 seconds.
There's a, well, I was gonna say there's technically no rule, but you gotta keep your hand like
You're tired.
Did you see that Travis video? It's only right hand though, so okay.
Yeah, do that little team versus team tournament. Eh? Should be fun.
I was originally 9 figures.
Because it's supposed to be 205 to think about it, you know. I don't know.
I rode that
hate
for
those
so long.
fucking
That's why I need new material.
Make it see Armwrestle everybody in the room.
Let's get Toronto to win then.
I agree. I think triple elimination
I'm
should
just gonna hold
more,
Zach to
but
the win.
Minimum triple.
because they are the PAL,
I'm just gonna get Zach to
copying
give
the
up.
rule set of like the full official PAL league, they have to go with double.
Wait, are they going to be able to have like both amateur and open, like enough people to do it?
No. So get ready if you compete in amateurs that you might be in a class of 2 people.
Yeah, you're fucked. So
No, you automatically get second place.
Yeah.
78.
Well, no, I would disagree with that, Jay. I would
He's
say
like 155.
because we know that there's a competitive disadvantage in a pro weight category,
Yeah.
they should match up the top 2 guys against each other first round. The fairest way, in my opinion, is
That's right, they don't do that.
yeah, I know. They avoid it. They try to, which makes it worse because then the beginner or the person who's intermediate gets too quick. Like, not
Kyle.
Kyle. So he
Big
was
motherfucker.
ranked second. So
What
when
they
you do
should-
these tournaments, like the draw
You
matters
said
a
it's
lot.
right. They should put all the baby fish together. All the guppies can go beat it out. The one guy feels good.
Give me the bird, man.
Dude, like rock, this is like rock climbing.
Oh yeah.
I need to get it.
Do some flex, dude.
We also have to get tested. So
Oh, it's looking pretty big, man. You see the pronator?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, we see this.
You see it?
Okay, now
Get those veins, jeez.